The Criminal Enterprises updates has now went live today. Get back to business with the latest update to GTA Online. Today's new update to GTA Online across PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, and PC. The Criminal Enterprises features a wide range of GTA Online experience improvements. Clearly, fans cannot believe all of the new improvements and additions they are going to receive with the upcoming update. This is especially true for car enthusiasts in GTA Online, as Rockstar Games have confirmed that they are going to bring in a brand new assortment of vehicles and upgrades. Alongside a host of new gameplay additions, a fleet of new vehicles, and much more to come in the weeks to follow, GTA Online: The Criminal Enterprises will implement a significant number of overall experience improvements, including many requested by players via the GTA Online feedback website. Before looking at all the confirmed cars in this new update, players should note that Rockstar Games has not released a definitive list of all of the vehicles that this update will introduce. They have only confirmed that there will be new cars, and that's about it. Within the GTA Online racing community, however, many experts have analyzed and carefully looked at all of the promotional materials, patch notes, and Newswire articles, as well as the trailer to find out which vehicles are mentioned or featured in them. So, as of right now, this is the only way to know which vehicles are going to come with this update. For those who like their personal space, business computers can now be accessed in private sessions. Now you can take on sell and source missions at your leisure, without the Armageddon of the competitive market. And for those who like the Armageddon, expect a boost in bonuses. Players can now purchase max ammo for all their weapons in one go using the interaction menu. So quit wasting time looking through the ammo displays. Select all, load up, get straight back to the fight. And whether you're strapping on fresh armor in the middle of a gunfight or performing emergency first aid by tearing into your 15th Ego Chaser, you can now do both a lot faster with the weapon wheel. The Criminal Enterprises also introduces brand new shipments of super, sports, and muscle cars. So, if you're searching for a commuter car that will have jaws drop like crypto values, or you're prepping for full-on armored warfare, check out your local dealerships today. There's also a pet project Sterling GT from the customization experts at House Special Works for those on the latest generation of consoles, and 2 new vehicles compatible with Amani Tech upgrades available through the agency's vehicle workshop. Find the Pegassi Zentorno, Benefactor Sterling GT, Gran Turismo R, and much more with brand new modifications and liveries. Plus, Ammu-Nation now stocks the new Precision Rifle, a long-range, bolt-action firearm with killer accuracy for a quick clean shot. Long-range weaponry can be useful in combat situations. However, they aren't particularly useful if they lack accuracy. Players need to line up their shots quite carefully if they want a clean hit. In a heated battle, this could make all the difference in the world. A single headshot can win a competitive match. The Precision Rifle is now available in select weapon stores, namely Ammu-Nation and the Agency. It normally costs $450,000, but there are ways to unlock smaller discounts in GTA Online: Criminal Enterprises. Whether it's Ammu-Nation or the Agency, the Precision Rifle can be found underneath the Sniper category. However, it's technically a rifle and not a sniper gun. There is an important distinction between these classes. The Precision Rifle is best described as a sniper gun without a scope. It's extremely powerful and will take on enemies in a few hits. Players will have to reload for every shot fired, but it won't take too long. There are 10 rounds within each magazine. However, the lack of scope attachments is the weapon's biggest weakness. For some reason, GTA Online: Criminal Enterprises didn't bother to add this particular feature. This may be a huge detriment for many players. Most weapons already have a customizable scope. However, that is not the case with the Precision Rifle. Players should keep that in mind before they buy this weapon, especially with that expensive price tag. Of course, it still has plenty of uses in GTA Online: Criminal Enterprises. The best way to fire off this rifle is through first-person mode. New GTA Plus member will receive an array of new benefits, including the Lampadati Cursita sports car for free from Legendary Motorsport, along with 2 exclusive liveries. GTA Plus members will also get 50% bonus GTA money and RP on the new Operation Paper Trail missions, and fees from all VIP, CEO abilities accessed via the interaction menu. Plus, additional benefits including upgrades for your executive office, 15% extra bonus GTA money on Shark Card purchases, and more. For full details on all current GTA Plus member benefits, instructions on how to claim them, and more, visit the official GTA Plus site. All GTA Online players will have a number of special bonuses to take advantage of, including 2x GTA money and RP on the new Operation Paper Trail missions. Plus, completing any resupply or source mission, gunrunning, special cargo, import, export vehicle cargo, will get you a GTA $150,000 bonus delivered within 72 hours of completion. Completing any gunrunning, nightclub warehouse, MC, or special cargo cell mission will get you the white beat-off earphones for your character, and there is a selection of special discounts, which is listed below. 40% off on agency property, 40% off on agency property upgrades and modifications, 50% off on Shyster Deviant car, 40% off on Ocelot Lynx car, 40% off on Lampadati Furore GT car, 40% off on Declasse Yosemite car, 30% off on Pegassi Zoruso car, 30% off on Enos Deity, 30% off, Vapid Dominator ASP. Being a CEO, VIP, or MC president in GTA Online comes with a bevy of privileges, accessible via the interaction menu. These include useful abilities like bribe authorities to get the heat off your back and ghost organization to temporarily remove your entire organization from the radar. Beginning on July 26, GTA Plus members will no longer be subject to GTA money fees associated with these abilities. Fees will also be waived on vehicle requests from the interaction menu, and GTA Plus members who own an auto shop can waive the cost of repairing import-export vehicle cargo through August 31st, claiming a free garage and safe from Dynasty 8 executives in the game website. Once your office is claimed as up to spec and you've registered as a CEO by the interaction menu, use the computer in your office to start sourcing special cargo. GTA Plus members will have increased chances of stumbling upon special items during the July 26 to August 31 event period. Beginning July 26, answer the call and go undercover with the IAA to help Agent ULP get to the bottom of the gas price crisis in Operation Paper Trail, and receive 50% extra GTA money and RP for doing so. Starting July 26, players will be able to engage in business activities, including sell missions, in private invite-only sessions. You'll be able to register as a VIP, CEO, or MC president in invite-only, crew, and friend sessions, allowing business owners to source and sell at their own pace or with their friends. Players on all platforms can easily find a new session by bringing up the pause menu, selecting online, and find new session. Players can also continue to sell their goods in public sessions, and those who do will receive an increased high-demand bonus for their efforts. Unsurprisingly, most businesses in GTA Online are quite profitable. The recent Criminal Enterprises update offers players a $150,000 bonus for doing any resupply or source mission for the first time, but only up to August 3. However, that bonus isn't the only reason why one should consider doing more sell missions for their businesses. All vehicles with access to the LS Car Meet will be able to be equipped with low-grip tires, giving players even more customization options when modifying vehicles at the LS Car Meet. Vehicles will be delivered faster when requesting from the mechanic. Players will no longer incur a charge for destroying another player's weaponized personal vehicle, avoiding penalties for those who return fire on, and successfully neutralize, attackers. The Avenger and Mobile Operations Center vehicle workshops will accommodate any vehicle that can fit, as opposed to only select vehicles, excluding the Oppressor Mk2, which is modified via its own workshop inside the Terabyte. The number of ownable properties will be increased from 8 to 10, increasing total garage space by up to 20 vehicles. The legendary Motorsport and Southern San Andreas Super Autos websites will feature new filters and browsing shortcuts, which can be tabbed using L1, R1 or LB, RB on console. Plus, the effectiveness of the homing missiles on the Pegassi Oppressor Mk2 has been reduced, and its countermeasures will have increased cooldowns and fewer uses. Meanwhile, the Sparrow helicopter will have chaff and flare countermeasures available when being modified inside the Kosatka, to make it less vulnerable to enemy fire. The amount of money that players can make in GTA Online has increased thanks to the Criminal Enterprises DLC. Furthermore, it significantly modifies the gameplay by altering a great number of game mechanics. A large number of these improvements have been requested by the players themselves. When delivering security contracts back to the agency, Players will be able to enter via helicopter or walk in through the entrance on the roof, rather than needing to enter through the front door at ground level. When managing an auto shop business, your auto shop staff will now be much more likely to successfully deliver a customer's vehicle without issue. To make getting around certain locations easier, players will be able to jog inside the Diamond Casino and Resort, the Music Locker, and nightclubs. Players will be able to purchase max ammo for all weapons at once in the interaction menu. Players will also have easier access to snacks and armor through a single input while the weapon wheel is up. Plus, if a player fails and quick restarts a mission, snacks will be restocked to however many they started the mission with. Players will now be able to immediately hang up on phone calls from several contacts when they offer missions rather than be forced to listen to the full call before they can hang up. PC players will have the option to disable the in-game chat box via the settings menu. Players will be able to spend more time scoping out Cayo Perico and can get caught more times before being kicked off the island. The race creator will be getting an assortment of updates, including increases to the checkpoint limit, player limit for transform races, and number of fixtures that can be removed on the latest generation of consoles. Plus, all platforms will now be able to create RC Bandito races via the special vehicle race creator, with a ghost to first checkpoint option being added to additional race types. More models have also been added to the fixture remover, along with a new anti-grief ghosting option to ghost players driving in the wrong direction, an option to set the specific time of day for a race, and the ability to scale checkpoint size. For more info on this new update patch notes, visit the official Rockstar website Newswire support page for full details. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoy the contents here, please consider subscribing and click the bell icon for future notifications, and leave your comments below on this game. As we appreciate your time watching our contents, we will reply to all the comments and your questions. As always, thank you for watching. See you guys on the next video. Cheers.